What's up, people? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I'm Cambria, and if you have, thanks for coming back. So, if you're new here, I make videos about military, lifestyle, and self-care, and today's topic is going to be college applications. So, if you're just dropping in here and you have no clue what's happening, if you have no clue what I'm about, I'm currently a junior at the United States Air Force Academy, also known as a second-class cadet. So I've gone through this application process. I've also done a few other college applications for Ivy League schools. So if you're interested in some tips on how to improve your resume, stay tuned. Also, if you're a little confused, this is part 2 of the college admissions video series. So if you haven't gone and watched part 1, go and do that, or else you're going to be super confused because we're just going through part 2 stuff. You gotta go do the part 1 stuff. So for today's video, once again, you've already gone over the pre-candidate questionnaire portion, so now you're ready to fill out your actual application. This part can pertain to pretty much anyone who is applying to any college. Most colleges use the same format. You usually have to do around the same amount of essays, and the only thing that's different is at the Air Force Academy, obviously, like, you're gonna have to go through a medical process and go through a slightly more extensive list. But today we're just gonna focus on part 1 of the actual application and then some tips for the candidate fitness assessment. Also, I highly suggest that you go onto the Academy admissions page. I will also be linking that down below and kind of follow along with what I'm talking about. I'm just going to add on some tips. They actually have done a really good job with laying out how the whole candidate phase is supposed to work. It literally goes through application part 2. You probably can't see my screen, and if you just scroll along while I'm talking, it will probably help just navigate and organize yourself, okay? So if you've watched part 1 of this video, you have noticed that I've asked you to write out some things that you're passionate about, and this will really help you with writing your essays for the actual application. And it also helps you fill out the portion known as the extracurricular activities record. So a little refresher, you have your journal with your 2, 3, 4 bullet points that pretty much just show where you've had leadership experience or things you're passionate about. Hint, hint, saving the turtles, yay. So for part 1 of this is when you're gonna have to request your transcripts and get your teacher evaluations. So for requesting transcripts, I suggest that you go through your counselor. That's probably the only way your school is going to release them to you. So this is just making sure that what you put in your pre-candidate questionnaire is actually true. So this is where you're going to have your senior schedule submitted to the Air Force Academy and pretty much all your grades that you've gotten throughout high school. They're gonna look through that. Alrighty, so part 2 is going to be gathering your teacher evaluations. So USAFA suggests that you have either an English instructor or a math instructor from grades 11 or 12 be your teacher evaluation, and then one other teacher. When I went through this process, I'm pretty sure I asked my calc teacher to do one, and then one of my English teachers from 11th grade, and then my third teacher, I'm pretty sure it was just someone that was kind of like a mentor for me, and I asked them to do my teacher evaluations. So you'll pretty much send them the information, and then they will be the ones to upload it into the USAFA database, so you don't have to worry about transferring stuff over. Alright, so it's time for that candidate fitness assessment. So this is pretty much just a basic test of physical ability, kind of. It's a little weird. There's 6 exercises. Some of them are a little tricky, but if you just practice them, you'll do super well during the actual test. So I had my PE teacher conduct my fitness assessment, and I just scheduled it one day after school, and I did the 6 exercises. And guess what? Today I have a friend that's going to show you guys what each exercise looks like. We're going to watch a live person do it, and it includes the basketball throw. I don't know why we're throwing a basketball. Then pull-ups or flexed arm hang. The flexed arm hang is pretty much, if this is usually for a female, if you're not able to complete a pull-up yet, you have to be able to hold your chin above a bar for, I don't even remember the exact time for it, but I'll show you how to do it. And then you have a shuttle run, a modified sit-up, which we will also show you, push-ups, and then a 1 mile run. Welcome to our fitness assessment grounds. Today I brought a beautiful demonstrator who will show you how to be the greatest possible athlete you can be. This is C2C, Campbell Harris, and Rosie, our sidekick.
Yeah, that's right.
The first exercise that we will demo for you is the basketball throw, but we only have a water polo ball on hand. Therefore, we will use a water polo ball. Okay, so we will first show you the proper technique for throwing a basketball as far as possible. So Campbell here is going to move that way a little bit. There you go. So you're going to get on your knees. Step one. Alright, so the best tip I have for this is to utilize your hips. You really gotta crank the torso. Rotation, it's all about rotation.
Zoom in on this point.
Okay. He's got the rotation down. This is how not to throw the basketball. Don't do that. Okay, to maximize your athletic ability, you want to crank the hips, alright? He's going to crank. He's gonna crank his left shoulder as far back as possible, okay? And then he's going to yeet the basketball. Yeet! Look at that! Alrighty, we're gonna show you from this angle now. Please demonstrate the basketball throw. Let me put this in some slow motion. There you go. Wow. That's a max right there. That's a max basketball throw. The second exercise is the pull-up. So first, you're gonna have to make sure that your legs are dangling. So you're gonna have to make sure that your feet are hanging. His feet will be hanging. And a proper pull-up requires that your chin is above the bar or tree branch. Great job. That's what it looks like. I don't know if I can get up there. Can you lift me? Alright, I will demonstrate a flex arm hang, which I'm pretty sure you have to hold for like 60 seconds. So you have to be like this and hold yourself. This is if you can't do a pull-up. You just hold yourself here for a long time. Ta-da! The third exercise is a shuttle run, which pretty much just requires that you run and you touch a point and then you run back. Don't remember how many times you do it, but your PE instructor will know. Alright, Campbell, show us the proper technique. Get in a nice little athletic stance. Now, granted, he's a water polo player, so this won't be that fast. Oh, there you go. And touch the line, perfect. And he's going to run back. There's your shuttle run. Alrighty, now my friend here will show you how to do a modified sit-up. This just requires that your elbows touch your mid-thigh, or just your thigh pretty much. So it's pretty much a crunch. Oh yes. Proper crossing technique right there. Hands on shoulders and go. Ta-da! Also, you'd have something holding your feet, so this would be slightly easier. Oh, that didn't count. Elbows gotta touch. There you go. We haven't done this for a while. Okay, now he will demonstrate a proper push-up. Your final exercise. Alrighty, see that? You gotta break 90. There is your proper push-up. No? Yes. Yes. Great job. Thank you for tuning into this horribly produced video. I hope this helps you with some of the, candidate fitness assessment Exercises. Thank you, Campbell, for demoing.
You're welcome.
That shuttle run was fantastic. I doubt you'll be much faster than that. Also,
How to get in here?
everyone stay safe, practice your social distancing, wash your hands. Wash your hands. All right, thanks for watching. Please don't unsubscribe. I can't even say that word.
Sco.
Falks. Bye.